Hey everyone. Sorry, there's a little bit of a delay, and I was just there um, making sure that things were going on squeeze. So sorry about that delay. Hey everyone. Sorry. I need to mute that. But now I can't hear Emily. I didn't think that part through very good. I wonder if I can. Okay, let's see.
Can you not hear me?
Okay, that's good. Perfect. All right, now I'll be able to hear Emily. All right, so we have a few minutes and we just wanted to go over some of the questions that were most common in the RSVP survey. And we'll also answer any other questions that you might have. So please feel free to type any questions that you have now in the little chat bar. There is about a 20 to 30-second delay, and so it will take us some time to be able to see those. So go ahead and type them now, and then if we're missing something, Jeanette will help us out and make sure it all gets covered. Okay, so from the questions though, definitely the most common question was what are the sales requirements? What are the quotas? What are the monthly minimums? Basically a variation of that same question. And the answer is we don't have any. So it's something that's really awesome about being a consultant. At the consultant level, there are not any monthly minimums, quotas, or sales requirements. Emily's going to talk to you a little bit about the commission structure and how the lifetime discount works.
Okay, great. Thanks, Jill. So our commission starts when you join as a consultant. You make a minimum of a 25% commission. So that first $10 book that you sell, you make $2.50. You have the opportunity to make a 4% bonus every month, and that's when you have at least $1,000 in party sales. So I like to tell people that it's a free 40 bucks. Once you hit that number, you get they automatically send you at least $40 if you hit that $1,000. Once you decide to promote up with Usborne Books and More, you actually get yourself about a 1/3 raise. See, we make an additional 8.5% on our teens and our own personal sales. And so that means that when a consultant makes $2.50 on a book, I actually make $3 and was that $3.40, $3.33 and a half on that same sale. So that's an awesome reason to continue. What was the other thing? Commission and what?
Lifetime discount. Like how does a discount work?
Yes. So basically, some companies, it's like it takes it right off the top at checkout. The way that ours is really structured is that it's a commission that comes back to you. So if you submit an order like on your website, let's say you ordered $100 in books, you would be charged that $100, but you would have a direct deposit coming that next week as long as you set that up for the $25 back. So it's not like right off the top. It's kind of it's like a pay structure. Does that make sense how I said that?
Mm-hmm. Now, the difference is in Emily's video earlier, you saw her talking about consultant books. Those ones are an off-the-top discount, but those you only get when you have an order that's shipping to your house. But then you can get a discount that's pretty big. It's a 65% discount. So most book ladies, like basically it's between 25% in the form of a refund to 100% by getting them free.
Correct. Yeah. That's how I tell people, oh, I don't pay more than 35% of cost for a book. Like I just wait and I'm able to structure my business and be strategic about that. And that's something that we can teach you as you join, how to get all the books for free. I automatically, yes. So the minimum amount you would be getting off is 25%. I always say that, but we will coach you on how to get all your books for free because we like free better, right?
Yeah, free is the way to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so another question, quite a few questions actually about how many hours do you work a week? And that is going to vary pretty dramatically. depending on your goals, your family situation, and things like that. Basically, a typical party from start to finish, including submitting the order, coaching the host, helping the guests with their customer service issues. Those are all going to take about 4 hours per party, is what I usually say. Emily, do you think that would be the same?
Yeah, I also like to talk about pockets of time. So something that I love about this business is that we work in what I call pockets of time. I'm able to do my job when I'm waiting in line at the grocery store. I'm able to put 15 minutes in here. I'm able to work really flexibly around my family. I'm able to work while we're traveling. I'm able to work, in little chunks of time. In most jobs, you have to go, you have to show up at a certain time, you have to be there all the time. You know what? If my kid really wants me to go play out in the sprinklers with her, I can go play out in the sprinklers and kind of shift those things around. So I would say that like that 4 hours is like, yes, but it's broken up into pockets of time that fit around my family's schedule. And I am able to kind of dictate when that is. I don't have somebody telling me when and where to show up.
Yes, good point. Also, if I do 2 parties in a week, it doesn't take 8 hours. It takes less because some of the stuff you're going to do for both parties. And so I have found, if I have 3 or 4 parties in a week, it definitely doesn't take me 32 hours to do those 3 or 4 parties. It's taking me 8 to 10 hours to do those.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
So another thing along with that too, like what Emily was saying about pockets of time, some of my most productive times are while I'm waiting for my son at soccer practice. For me, like I have to sit in my car and wait for him then anyway, and so I really do that. Okay, let's see. How much money can you earn? That's a great question, and it really just depends on what your goals are and what work you're willing to do. We have people in our company that earn 6 figures their first year. Like Emily said, the commission starts at 25%. There are bonuses available as soon as you promote to team leader, which you can do within your first 3 months as a consultant. And it really, really varies. Any thoughts on that, Emily?
Yeah, I mean, that's a hard one to do. I like to ask the person what their financial goal is, and then I like to help you structure your business to make that financial goal. And that's one of the great things, that this business is so flexible to that if your financial goal, really, if you just want that giant stack of books that I showed, or maybe you need to make a car payment, maybe you need to make the mortgage payment, maybe you need to pay for somebody's college tuition, we can help you rev your business up or lower it down depending on what that goal is. So yeah, it's really going to depend on how much you treat this like a business and how much effort you're willing to put into it. If you're willing to put in a lot of effort into it, then there's unlimited potential because this is sales and there is no cap on it. So really, that's something, if that's like something you really need to kind of know, because you need to go to your husband and say, I can bring in the first year X amount of dollars, I would really encourage you to reach out to the person that invited you and give them that information. Like, how can I replace my teaching salary? How can I replace my whatever salary? And then we'll coach you kind of backwards from that.
Yeah, that's perfect. I know for me, I needed, when I first joined, it was simply for the books, but then I needed to make our car payment at the time, which was $500 a month. And so from there, I figured out, okay, I need to do this many parties to make that happen. Trisha asked in the chat, how much does it cost initially to become a consultant and what comes with becoming a consultant? There are 3 kit options for the month of June. There's a $75 option, a $125 option, and an $89 option. They all come with catalogs, website. That's the Emily, you have to talk. So it shows.
Oh, okay. So this right now, I told Jill, I'm like, oh, I just happen to have the stack of books. This is that Trailblazer kit right now that we have. It's 15 books. And I mean, the value on this alone, you're paying basically $6 a book. And the cheapest book in here has a retail cost of $6. So, I mean, you have a lot of amazing books in here. The value of the other kits, you're getting like the $125 kit has like $200 worth of books. plus $75 worth of business supplies. So if nothing else, getting the kit, you're getting an awesome deal on a giant stack of books. When I joined, I just wanted the really good deal on the box. I didn't know the value of the kit and the business and all that, and I didn't really have intentions to do that. So if you're kind of like, oh, I don't really know, like know that like you're getting a box of an amazing box of books to enjoy for your family, if nothing else.
Yeah, there is no risk. Like it's a
No.
great value. Worst case scenario, you got a great deal on books.
Yes. Oh, and then she asked what else. You'll get catalogs, you'll get order forms, you'll get 6 months of an e-business package, which means your website and all your ability to run your business from your back office kind of things, the way we communicate with home office. All of that is included for the first 6 months. The cost after, because I know that will be a follow-up question, is $8 a month, and you can turn it off and on. So it's not something you're forever attached to if you need to take a break, and you can turn that $8 off. And if you're ready to start your business again, you can turn it back on.
Trisha also asked a good question. Who do you sell to when a lot of your friends and family are already consultants? So it's kind of funny because like two of the very awesomest, most successful leaders on our team are actually sister-in-laws. So, and they live in the same community. So clearly they have a lot of the same friends and family. But I know for me, and I know this is true for Emily and probably for Jeanette as well, most of the people we sell to are not our friends and family. Most of the people we don't know. We will meet someone at a party and they will want to have a party of their own, and their friends and family will come to that party, and then someone else will want to have a party and their friends and family will come from, will go to that party and you'll meet them there. So I've actually met many great friends too, because they hosted a party. So like a lot of the people that I have as good friends, I wouldn't have known them otherwise if they wouldn't have come to some party or something and hosted their own party. And through the process of them hosting a party, we became friends. So you definitely, it's okay. Most of the people that you will have as customers are not people you owe now. McCall says, Jill, how did you get to where you are? Really, I got here just by following the process. I think Emily and Jeanette would say the same thing. Our team has a really good training system, and if you just go through those steps and follow the process and do as what you're trained to do, it works out. I mean, that doesn't mean I don't work hard. I do put in hard work. I do work on days that I don't feel like it. I do things sometimes that are scary and intimidating to me. But not only does that pay off in the end as far as like how it helps my business, but it's also helped me grow as a person, which I think is just as important, if not more important. Emily, do you have anything else to add about how to be successful?
Well, I like to tell people this is something that somebody else said, so I'm totally taking their words, but I didn't give up. That's what I say. Every time it gets hard and you have an opportunity to either keep going or give up, the easy thing was to give up. But I wouldn't be where I was today if I gave up every time it got hard. And I'm always grateful that I didn't. So there will be times where it's hard or you feel like, like maybe I shouldn't do this, but you know what? You don't know what's around the corner. And if you give up, you won't find out. And that's anything in life, right? In our personal lives, in our marriages, in our relationships, elsewhere outside of business, like you don't want to, you don't give up.
Awesome. Okay, we are going to hop off. One last thing. Trisha asked about any graphs or outlines of the commission structure. So definitely check in with the person that invited you. We do have some of those that we can share. We don't have a way to share them right now. We would have to like hold up a chart, and I don't have one printed off.
Yeah, no, but whoever invited you, Trisha, can get that. And, or we can find out who that is and get that for you. No problem. That's all available.
Right. And speaking of the person that invited you, if you know that you are ready to join us, talk to them. they will give you a link that you're going to sign up on so that you can get connected with them and with our team. And we are so excited for those of you that are joining us. We cannot wait to welcome you on our team. And this is a really exciting time in UBAM and for our team, and we'd be thrilled to have you with us. So one last thing, there is a survey link. This is how you get entered into the free book drawing. So on the post before this or the post after this, you can click like a thing. It's like it will show up as in this post. Click on that, and it will take you to the survey. It will say shop now. You're not really going to have to shop. You're just going to click the link to fill out the form. So don't worry about, it will say shop now. Click shop now. You're not going to buy anything. It's just going to take you to the link to fill out the form so you can get entered into the prize drawing. All right. Thanks so much, you guys, and have a great evening, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.